you have Tristana on top of that. Basically everything in this game, outside of the Xin Zhao, right, and the Thresh, like the Zoe, the Aphelios, and Tristana can be an extreme carry for AFREECA.
Pretty extensive champion pool.
And here we go, Dreads going top side.
Yeah, we're looking to try and take down Kana. That Nabar extraordinarily low. As there's the dive on in. And okay, Keen just going to grab it, gets out of the way of the turret, doesn't use the rocket jump for damage, and that means that he doesn't die.
Scaling engage tools, right? Like,
yeah.
It gets awkward. Okay, they're going to collapse on Kana again.
Yeah, going to look for this one, and now they've brought even more support. As Lehens comes down, they're going to grab a plate. In the meantime, it's a decent hop as all of the buttons get thrown out. There's the flash, rocket jump comes forward, and Keen hasn't drawn enough beads in order to get that extra range, and Kana's going to be able to make it out with just the flash.
And
but he'll still lose a lot.
He loses a lot, but this continues to be an issue on the bottom side of the map, so this is going to be plates traded for plates here. And because T1 hold the Rift Herald, it's not going to be this entirety of this turret going down insanely quickly and a huge snowball on the top side of the map. Still great for Keen, of course, but this is going to be the Varus argument that we have to keep going back to.
It's a 50 CS.
Yeah,
it's
50 CS.
Insanity.
And all these plates that are going to go over right now. And this is going to be a big issue later on because T1 have their 2 carries, right? They have an 80 carry, right, and this, you know, insane mage in the mid lane that's going to do tons of damage later on. But they have protection for them, right? So arguably, you know, having this Varus be extremely fed is more impactful than a Tristana who's kind of splitting the damage with an Aphelios that's not fed and a Zoe that's going to have to do. Drake going to go down at 11.5 minutes here. Let's see what we get. It's going to be Infernal, so potentially okay, they're going to look for something here.
Walking on in, Carrier did move over, does have his flash available once again, is now Keen. Gonna have to try and, yeah, gets the buster shot, kicks him away, is Carrier gonna get flashed on by Dread. Oh no, did he hit the ward that one time? No, it doesn't even matter. It is going to be the kill as Fly flashes forward and picks up the kill on Gumayushi. Why Zoe looking a little bit crisp.
That's what you're looking for with AFREECA. Remember in game 1, they just did not actually look to be aggressive. They were not able to find anything when the game started to look T1's way with that gold lead. But just AFREECA playing T1's game from game 1 in a lot of ways, but they're getting more out of the map than just turrets, right? They're getting these streaks now. It is going to be the Ocean Soul, which is really important for T1 to secure. But like this Tristana pick is so oppressive.
Yeah.
Insta drop on this Rift Herald here, and that's going to be another turret. And Kana actually might have to get out of here too.
And they have very little that charge. Not going to be able to taxi the Rift Herald any further. So and then of course Kana comes in with a decent Nabar, and then everything's good. Looks like AFREECA, they've decided that they want to start fighting this one as Dread. He's going to get snared. Ulti comes through and Ona just flashes on top of him. Hook connects onto the volley there as Dread's going to flash away. The box does come down. Realm Warp going to be aborted here by Faker.
And they are in a kind of an awkward spot, T1 are, because they can't actually get to the Drake easily now.
Or maybe they just don't care about it, as that's a huge Gnar into the wall. That is the jungler. And T1, they might just say it's time for Baron.
That's a Baron opportunity right there. Hey, you can't get to the Drake, but if Dread's going to stand there and you have vision, that's been the biggest issue for AFREECA in this moment, is just no vision.
Whoa, that paddle star damage was insane. All right, Fly. He's definitely had his wheat picks this morning. As Kana taking a lot of damage here from the Baron, as the rest of T1, they're going to disengage.
Without that, you're going to do. Now they start the Baron.
Yeah, there is a lot of damage, like you mentioned. Leo's not here, though, so they don't have the Aphelios to try and help, and his weapons aren't exactly the greatest for taking down the Baron, but it's down to 5k anyway, as Faker's going to Realm Warp his way in. That's the hook that's going to connect onto Carrier, who immediately explodes. Keen gets himself his first reset as Gumayushi in a bit of trouble. Keen just gets himself back when things get a little bit too worrying. Buster shot to get rid of the Mega Gnar. Keen honestly just won that by himself, and that was so sick.
I mean, Keen is winning this game there to blow up just one single target. Once Carrier's out, it's a 5v4.
All right, and now he's teleport flanking on the Tristana.
Here we go.
This is kind of cool. They get themselves some vision. Kana taking a bit of damage here as the rocket jump offensively, sorry, as Faker's just dead. Leo's going to be able to lock down that kill. Another great hook to come through from Lehens.
And it is falling apart here for T1. They are just not able to get any control over these team fights because there's so much burst damage from all 3 of these players. Well, really just Fly and Keen, to be honest. Leo hasn't been able to do all that much just yet, but he can lock players down, and we have seen that. But it's really just the burst damage that's the biggest problem here.
All right, Ona, now's your opportunity. He does have the ult. He can get himself into this pit as Dread's going down very, very low. Canna, decent Naba, but he is able to get that little fadeaway jump shot, like it, with the boomerang. And AFREECA deem it too dangerous to go for the Baron. So once again, we have a bit of a stalemate.
Yeah, quickly, they're going to keep some vision over here. Fly's going to stay. T1 are going to try to race this down, but there is vision. So AFREECA know about this, but can they get back in time? That's the question.
Yeah, they're going to try and burst this one down. We're playing tag with the Baron right here as it's down to 6K. Fly moves on in there. Let's see whether he can actually kill anyone. Looks like the answer is going to be no, as T1 will be able to get the Baron. Now can they escape? And the answer is absolutely yes, they can. As the ult comes out from Ona, he's going to play it safe. And it's going to be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Move back down.
They're going to start this. Gaon has the ability to blow up so many players for T1. Just
AFREECA are like, we've seen this one before. We know what to do.
Yeah.
We'll move up the mid lane.
And it's an exposed inhibitor turret here, but there's no minion wave, so they're losing a lot of time. T1 actually have the opportunity to back here, and unfortunately this does not go the way AFREECA planned. So
AFREECA's like, but it worked so well for you guys. Why did it work for you guys?
To be here, they have to respond quickly.
Ooh,
and they're just going to start it solo for Gaon. Look how fast it goes down even with just him.
Yeah.
And wait till the rest of them come in there.
Well, Canna does have that hop available. He can get over that wall. They do spot out that AFREECA are doing the Baron. As Fly getting himself out of the way. That was a fake flash as the Baron's down extraordinarily low. Ona is inside the pit. He goes into stasis. He can't smite there, but he is able to smite immediately after getting out as Canna gets the Mega Gnar at exactly the right time. The Chakrams were doing so much work. They sacrificed the bear, but T1 gets their second Baron.
Highway robbery here for T1, and now they're going to go and rush down this Ocean Drake or Ocean Soul point.
That's ridiculous. They were robbing one bank until that Ocean Soul is going to be up.
There's just not much that, unfortunately, Gaon can do to kind of carry in the side lane. If he pushes all the way, then he'll get punished eventually, and he's just never going to win the race anyways alone versus T1 grouped up with Baron 4-1 right now. He's going for this long wraparound onto Faker. Flies here. Can they grab him?
They find a lot of damage there as Gaon. He can rocket jump over.
He's going for it.
Do so, absolutely. And boom goes Faker. Immediately, the rest of T1 are going to back away, and that is so much time and space bought by AFREECA.
That's massive. Faker just getting caught.
Good zoning from AFREECA.
Yeah, prio and vision control that they've had this entire time, and they could just rush this Baron down so quickly. They're going in.
Yep, let's see whether T1 can actually get themselves into position in time. It looks like the answer is going to be no. I don't know whether they're going to be able to get there as the Realm Warp is going to be ignored. The box goes down as in goes Ona. He wants to steal it, but he's not going to be able to. Going to flash to get himself out. So no harm, no foul, I guess. Go for a potential 50-50. That's exactly what it was, but unable to actually get it done that time.
Now you getting out of this Gnar. That's really unfortunate. Once again, he's just going to be struggling to have this insane engage tool at the right moment because he's just so stuck under this turret. So defensively. Yeah, he's going to have to keep throwing these boomerangs through as Leo's taking a fair bit of damage there. Has Severum, of course, is okay. The ulti out from Ona is now. Faker's trying to trade it with Gaon. He does have the GA, remember, but Faker doesn't, and he's just going to explode. Canna going to follow suit. The damage from AFREECA is just gigantic with the poke. Is starting to rain down. Goodbye, Fly. He just immediately evaporates. Canna now has that Mega Gnar almost back available, but he doesn't have a volley bear. He doesn't have a team. Yep, AFREECA doesn't. They don't need a team. They just need Gaon, right? Can they actually get some minions to get underneath this turret, though? Because the answer is yes. Oh my goodness, this is so dangerous. Gumayusi, he needs to land poke, but I just don't know whether they can stop Gaon from tearing these turrets apart. The autos are so scary. Flashes forward to Varus, explodes. Canna's dead as well. And Wolf, we are going to game number 3. 43 minutes in, and AFREECA wins the game. What